Hey, what's up guys? In this video I'm going to be going over the modulation mapper in Zebra. It's called the MMAP, and it's a great way to add, I guess I'll call it unpredictability or warmth or something special to your synth patches. And what makes something sound pleasing is kind of like an unpredictability, and this module helps that kind of happen. I'll explain what's going on. It can do two things that I'll demonstrate. So let's say we have our patch here. I'll just quickly just make a basic one. Right click, voltage controlled filter, bring the cutoff down, bring the resonance up, drive. Every time we hit a note, it's the exact same filter cutoff. And in the analog world, as far as I understand it, it's not always exactly the same thing depending on what's going on. There's heat, there's fluctuations. It's never like a one-to-one sort of thing. But in the digital realm, it is. So how do you combat that? Well, what if every time we pressed a note, a slightly different value of the cutoff would occur? It'd drift around, and that's basically what happens. And if you have it and you use it subtly, it will make a sound more alive, and the human ear will pick up on it, even subconsciously. So let's do that. So I'm going to hit our modulation. We have MMAP. They made 4 of them. So that's cool. So this is the MMAP, and each one of these bins is a value. And if you you notice every time I hit a note, it sequentially moves over. Right? So if I increase the modulation depth slightly, or a lotly, let's just see what it sounds like. Right? That will kind of make the filter cutoff open a little bit more, closed a little bit more, and we can draw in whatever we want here. And it's just a randomized randomness. It's like pitch drift or something like that. It's like the components aren't exactly there. And like the more subtle that you have it, the more, I guess, it's subtle, but you can kind of pick up on it. Right? That's quite exaggerated. So what else can we use that for? Well, we can have it set to key. So each one of these changes depending on what key we press. So I'll press the key here. It's that one. If I press a key up above, it's that one. Hope you can see that. So we'll have like a different value of cutoff per note. And that, in my opinion, is exceptionally important. And it's one of these really interesting effects that you can have. Right? And you don't quite pick up on it, but, I made a video a little while ago about, using 100 effects at 1% or one effect at 100%. I think like all these things, when you accumulate them, you get like a really interesting sound. And you know what I mean? Like it's just, it's one of those things. So this is the mmap mode key or increment, where it kind of acts as a sequencer, or it reacts to each new note that you played. It moves the bin over. So I guess the possibilities are endless with this sort of thing. You can, it's quite exaggerated there. We're in increment mode. You can have FM amount, you can have all sorts of things, anything that you can have as a modulation source, you can use and just change things subtly over time. So like the sound will never be the same. This is unpredictability. Anyway, I hope I've hammered that idea home, and that is the MMAP. Try to use it. If you have an empty modulation slot, just use it. Who gives a crap? Anyway, hope you guys learned stuff. Hope you enjoyed. Take care and have a good one.